Check, 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 check. We're going to be out in Oakland all day that Friday and Saturday. We're going to be out in Oakland all day Friday and that Saturday. You got 12:12 over there, or 2:13. What time is it? Well, good afternoon from the Iceland Arena here in Flint, Michigan for another season of CSHL Hockey on the Michigan Regional Sports Network. This afternoon it's the Motor City Chiefs and the Flint Junior Generals. Today's game brought to you by Telly's Family Dining, home of the $2.99 breakfast special located on Miller Road across from Great Lakes Power Sports in Flint Township. By Genesee Valley Gold, Silver, and Diamonds with 4 locations in Southeast Michigan. By Paul's Park Shop, celebrating 81 years in business at 647 South Saginaw in downtown Flint. By Great Giant Supermarket, get great prices and giant savings at Great Giant, 5204 North Saginaw. By Bullpen Sports with 3 indoor batting cages, hitting leagues, and all your baseball and softball needs at 1375 East Bristol Road in Burton. And by Double Dragon Tank Sudo, located on Center Road at I-69 in the Park Place Center. Well, thank you for spending your Sunday afternoon with us here on the Michigan Regional Sports Network. I'm Bill Strawberry. These two teams are just getting their season started. The Generals are 3-3 on the year. They played Friday night and lost to Cleveland 5-3. Cleveland scored 4 third-period goals to come from behind to get the victory. Flint is averaging over 8 goals a game, and their defense has been better so far early this season than it was the last season, only giving up 2.5 goals a game. For Motor City, they are 0-5 on the year. They are really looking to get some defense. They are giving up over 9 goals a game while struggling. In 5 games, they've only scored 8 goals. Leading the way for the Chiefs is number 5, Tyler Miller. He's got 2 goals and 2 assists. And Cole Workman, he has a goal and an assist. Connor Dresser also has scored and has an assist. And Derek Vanderlinder, he has been the other one who has scored for Motor City this season with a goal and an assist. Leading the way for the Junior Generals so far this season has been Captain Matthew Senator. He's got 9 goals and 2 assists. 3 of those are power play goals. He also has 2 game-winning goals for the Junior Generals. Nathan Scurfield has 3 goals, 6 assists. He's also had a shorthanded goal with one of his goals and has 1 game winner. And the Junior Generals really stronger on defense, traded for Ryan Ebay, who used to play with the Metro Jets last season. He has helped out defensively for the Junior Generals, who have a lot of new faces this season and has gotten them off to that 3-3 start. Coming up this week on the Michigan Regional Sports Network, Tuesday Night Baseball from Broome Park. We start our doubleheader action at 6 o'clock every Tuesday night. With doubleheader action Wednesday night, the locker room is on at 9 o'clock with myself, Donald Matthews, Truck Turner, and Terry Vaughn. Kupchak is back on the air with Ray Clark Thursday nights at 10. And the Friday night high school football game of the week this week is Midland Dow at Saginaw Heritage. The Genesee Valley Gold, Silver, and Diamonds pregame show starts at 6:50 from Saginaw Heritage High School. And this coming Saturday, more NCAA football on the Michigan Regional Sports Network as Bowie State is at Lincoln, Pennsylvania. And Saturday night, we'll have Queen City taking on Toledo in CSHL action. Coming up after the game is the Paul's Pipe Shop 3 stars of the game. And we'll give you scoring updates that we can get them from around the CSHL, hopefully in between periods, from the staff here at the Iceland Arena. Well, we are about 3 minutes away from the face-off here on the Michigan Regional Sports Network, as Motor City looks for its first win of the season, and the Flint Junior Generals trying to continue to be on their strong start to the season. Some other guys to keep an eye out for the Generals this afternoon is Mark Rivera. He's got 4 goals and 4 assists. He scored a goal Friday night. And Dalton Bates had a shorthanded goal, his 4th of the season, in their loss Friday to Cleveland. And we'd like to thank our sponsors for bringing you hockey action on the Michigan Regional Sports Network this season. Telly's Family Dining is a home to the $2.99 breakfast special, open daily from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Telly's has a large menu of American, Italian, Greek, and Mexican dishes with carry-out and drive-thru available. Telly's is located at 3459 Miller Road across from the Great Lakes Power Sports. Bullpen Sports, baseball, softball players can continue their workout for fall leagues at Bullpen Sports with Flint's only indoor batting cages. Bullpen Sports also has all your equipment, spiritware, and uniforms, as well as hitting leagues and instructions. That's year-round. They're open 7 days a week. Give them a call, 810-742-8820, or stop by at 1375 East Bristol Road at I-475 in Burton. Both teams now are on the ice, and we are set to go and get you the starting lineups here at the Iceland Arena as the Chiefs take on the Junior Generals. Welcome back high above the Iceland Arena here in Flint, Michigan, as we are set to go. Corral Popper will get the starting goal for the Junior Generals, and Matt McLaughlin in goal for Motor City. Motor City, the Road Reds. And the Junior Generals are their home whites. Yesterday's scores from around the CSHL. Cleveland defeated Motor City 4-0, as we told you. Toledo over Chicago 5-2. Queen City over Grand Rapids 6-0. Dubuque over Peoria 4-0. And Pittsburgh, the Junior Penguins defeated Metro 7-0. Mikel Lemieux, nephew of Mario Lemieux, and a power play goal assist of Matt Reggett. So the former Penguin and Red Wing Ken Reggett stopped 23 shots for the shutout. And we have games going on around the league that we'll update you on. We know Pittsburgh is in action this afternoon. And we'll get Try to get you some scores in between the first and second period. And we have the nets being changed down to our right for Motor City. It'll be Schofield Senator and McParland to start up front for the Junior Generals. Evie and Troop back on defense. And we seem to have everything in order now with a right goal. The net to our right had a hole in it, so they had to replace it. Grulich, the Fever, Vanderlinder will start up front for the Chiefs. Back in defense, or rather Edwards will be up front. Vanderlinder will be on defense. Edwards will be at center. After a little bit of delay now, we are set to go. As Edwards and McParland will face it off at center. The Chiefs going right to left here in the first period. And we are underway. The face-off will be won by the Chiefs. It's knocked in the zone. Troop gets behind his goal, will shoot around the boards to his left. Senator knocked off the puck from behind. It falls underneath him. Senator regains the puck, gets to the blue line. It's not out. Kept in by the Chiefs, and it's shot on from the point by Edwards, and it was gloved by Popper, and he'll hold on to it. The face-off will be just to his left with our first shot on goal, and we played 15 seconds. Face-off just to the left of Popper as Motor City makes a quick change now, as Hickman will line up at center with McParland. That face-off is won again by the Generals. Goes behind the goal. Taken there by Schofield. Knocked off the puck and shot out in front. Knocked away to the corner by Troop. Troop knocked off the puck up the boards to the right. In front, and it's shot down the ice by Eby. And we'll get our first icing call as it crosses the red line with 19:25 left to go here in the first period. We're just underway at the Iceland Arena. The face-off will be just to the right of Carell Popper. He is 1-1 in the year. He's played 2 games with a 2.52 goals against average. His save percentage is almost 93%. Face-off will go back to the point to Shepard. Shepard's puck is blocked, and here comes a breakaway chance for Harlick. Harlick in on goal, shot, it went just wide. He was taken down, no call. Now here comes the Chiefs the other way. Down the right side, 3-on-1, and we're going to get an offside call. As Thiessen was just in the play ahead of number 24, Kozluskowicz, who was going down the right side. So the faceoff will be just outside the Junior General zone. That faceoff will be along the boards, knocked off there by Brick. Still fighting for it. Bunch can't get it. It's taken by the Junior Generals. That is Myers. Myers goes back into the zone to Jones. Jones off the right boards, back to Myers. Myers will fight for it along the boards and lose it into his own zone. Thiessen now will push it ahead, and he'll go up along the boards, still fighting for the Junior Generals and the Chiefs along the boards. That puck is shot out in front by Edwards, and it's knocked away out to center ice. Myers will pick it up there. Myers will turn and will get a hand pass, as it was Fredrich who had his hand pass up to Myers, and the faceoff will be right outside the Junior General zone. 18:30. Bates will face it off. That faceoff is won by the Chiefs. It's shot into the zone by Kessler behind the goal. Popper stops it. Up the boards and down the ice it goes. Shot by the Junior Generals, and we are going to get another icing call. As Ryan Eby again tried to go up the boards and couldn't do it. It was too far for McAuliffe, who was going down the middle of the rink. Face-off just to the left of Popper. The face-off will go and be taken and knocked out to center ice. Taken there by Lobstein. Lobstein now will go back to his old Flint Chiefs in his corner. Now to Wickman. Wickman didn't lose it. It's Bates shoots it right on, and that will be saved by McLaughlin. McLaughlin will hold it there, and he will freeze it, and the face-off will be just to his left with our first face-off in the Chiefs zone with 18:06 left to go in the opening period. Bates and Hickman face it off, and the face-off will go right to McLaughlin, who will freeze it, and we'll have the face-off in the same spot just to his left. And the face-off goes back to the point of, and Sheriff will shoot it in behind the goal. Behind the goal goes, it's knocked off the puck, and Waichoki will shoot it out to center ice. Taken there by Sheriff, who shoots it back into the Chiefs zone. McLaughlin will stop it behind the goal and leave it there for Shepard. Shepard along the right boards, and it's taken there by Dresser. Dresser then loses it. The Generals have a chance. It's thrown in front and knocked away. Here's another chance. Burke in front. The puck is loose, still loose, and it goes just wide to Bates. Bates in the left corner. Bates two-time in the left corner, loses the puck, goes behind the net. Shepard will lose it between his legs. Bates still has it. Bates goes the other way. It's knocked off the puck. Picked up there by Hickman. Hickman then loses it behind the goal. Hickman and Waichoki will fight for it along with Burke behind the goal. Burke tries to come out with it, overskates the puck. It goes along the boards. Eby will backhand it just in front. That puck is knocked away by Menton, and we're going to get a cross-checking call on the Chiefs. They're going to get John Hickman for cross-checking at 17:07 of the first period, and we'll have our first power play with the face-off just to the right of Matt McLaughlin. Hickman will go out for cross-checking with 17:07 left. Face-off will go down the right boards. It's shot up the boards, and it's taken there by Tyler Miller. Miller will shoot it in the zone. It goes off Popper's glove and in the corner. Ryan Eby will get it behind the goal for Gerald. Comes out down the left, now goes down the right side. Too far for Myers, and it's shot back into zone. Eby will pick it up and come down the middle ring, and he is tripped, and it will be another tripping call on the Chiefs. Popper comes off, and an extra man now for the Generals. The troop goes behind the goal, shoots it around the goal to Scurfield. Scurfield then will try to go behind the goal of Senator, and it's touched up by the Chiefs, and we're going to get another Motor City penalty as we'll get a tripping call on Tyler Miller, and we'll have 5-on-3 hockey for the next minute and 20 seconds. 16:32 left to go here in the opening period, and still no score. Face-off just to the right of Matt McLaughlin. Myers gets into circles to Senator, back to the point to Troop. To Eby on the left point. Eby skates in, and we're going to get a goalie interference call on the Junior Generals. They're going to get Drew Myers. And for Myers, that is his 24th penalty minute in 6 games. And the faceoff now will be moved outside the goal. A lot of room now on the ring. 4-on-3. Face-off will be won by the Junior Generals, taken there by Scurfield. Scurfield back to Troop, back to Scurfield down the left side to Eby. Eby loses the puck, and it's shot down the other end by Workman. Popper stops it there for Troop, who will come down the right side. Troop now will skate down the right side up to Senator. It goes off his stick, it goes behind the goal. Senator there was the first one there, couldn't get to it though, as it's shot around the boards by Workman. Not out as it goes back to the point. Eby dives for it, and he keeps it in barely to Senator on the right board. Senator down the top of the circle in the slot. His shot is to Troop. Troop tips it, and it's a nice save by McLaughlin. Now out to center ice, and here's a breakaway chance for the Chiefs. Dresser in. Dresser back on the score! Hunter Dresser with the short-handed goal, and it is 1-0. Motor City as he outfought 2 Junior Generals for the goal. a shorthanded goal for Dressler. That's his second of the season. 1-0. The Chiefs lead with 15:25 left to go. The Generals have control now. Will go to Bates. Bates is center ice, still 4-on-3 for another 13 seconds. Big collision at center ice, and Jones got the best of it. Into the side of Frederick. Frederick's shot from the top of the circle is gloved on by Matt McLaughlin. And with 8 seconds left to go in the John Hickman penalty, we'll have 4-on-4 in a second. Then we'll play four-side. Bates loses the faceoff, goes back to the point to Jones. Jones backhands it into the zone to Bates. Bates on the right side. Bates makes a nice move. Shot goes just wide up into the netting behind the goal. And the faceoff will go outside the Motor City zone. Nope, they'll keep it inside. They'll say it was off Motor City. With 15:05 left to go here in the first period. 1-0 Motor City leads on a shorthanded goal by Connor Dressler. Back to the point it goes. Frederick's shot is blocked. Now Motor City comes down the right side. Into the zone is Dressler again. Dressler loses the puck to Jones. Jones goes behind his goal. We're 4-on-4 now for the next 18 seconds. Troop down the left side. We'll shoot it into the zone. They didn't get much control out of it, and we'll get an icing call. Thiessen shot it all the way down to the junior general zone. The faceoff will come all the way back to the right side of Matt McLaughlin with 9 seconds left in the Tyler Miller penalty of the Chiefs. 15 seconds for the Drew Myers penalty of the junior generals. And Connor Dressler with his second goal, his first short-handed goal of the season at 4:23 and of the first period. And now we're going to get the face-off to the junior generals end. They called ice. It was 4-on-4. Well, the faceoff will be just to the right of Corral Popper. Goes along the boards there and not out. Kept in by the Generals as shot on by Hickman. Hickman now will go behind the goal. Eby knocks off the puck, goes down the right side. Vanderlinder's shot is saved on by Popper from the left point. Shot around the boards by Sheriff. Not out. Motor City keeps control of it. It's lost up the boards. We're full strength for both sides now. Back to action we go. Down into the left side of the zone is Carrarata. Behind the goal goes to Metten, and we're going to get another penalty. We're going to get a tripping call on Motor City with 14:10 left to go here in the first period. And they're going to get Anthony Lobstein with the tripping call. And the junior generals will be on the power play once again. Bates and Hickman to face it off. And we got a stoppage of play. The clock didn't start. $14:10 left to go here in the first period. And a lot of the Motor City parents really into the game here in the first period. Eby now back at the left point. We'll go to Senator at the slot. Senator now back to Eby. Eby now will go left side, and that shot is just wide by Skirfield. Motor City comes out of the zone. That is Dressler. Dressler into the zone, 1-on-3. Dressler loses the puck and taken there by Skirfield. Skirfield goes down the left side to Troop. Troop will shoot it behind the Chiefs zone. That center is get there, goes up the boards. Skirfield gets it there, shoots it behind the goal. Vanderlinder will shoot it around the right side and not out. Kept in there by Troop. Troop will shoot it in to the left side of the goal. Fighting for it there goes back to the point. Bates couldn't keep it in. Or check that was Myers couldn't keep it in. Eby now will take the puck over the red line, shoots it right to the goal, and McLaughlin will cover it up there. with 1:04 left in the Junior Generals power play. 13-13 left to go here in the first period. And Motor City leads Flint 1-0 on the shorthanded goal by Connor Dresser. That face-off is won by the Generals. Back to the point to Jones. Jones shoots it just wide. The puck will come out. It's knocked away. McParland will get it, and Fanon, he's in the right corner. Knocked off the puck there by Kessler. Around the boards it goes, and it can't be kept in by Richard Jones. Jones still with it at center ice. Fights for it. Puck's still loose. Picked up there by the Generals. Bates makes a nice move at center ice. Goes down the left side, will backhand it into the zone. Behind it goes to Kessler. Kessler along the left boards, back to the point, and not out. Shot in there by Friedrich. Friedrich then will lose it, and it's taken there by the Junior Generals, or by the Chiefs rather. Shot down the ice by Edwards. 20 seconds left in the Flint power play. Bates now down in the middle of center ice. Bates now 3-on-2 into the zone. Will take it, go back to Frederick. Frederick now will get it back to Bates. Bates two-timed along the boards, goes back to Frederick. He loses it, and it's shot down to the other end by the Junior Generals, and we are going to get a whistle, and it looks like more penalties. And they're going to get Delton Bates for holding. And in 3 seconds, the Chiefs will be on the power play. And Bates will go off for holding at 12:13 of the first period. Motor City leads Flint 1-0. I'm Bill Schnorberg. Thanks for spending Sunday afternoon with us on the Michigan Regional Sports Network for CSHL Hockey. McAuliffe in the zone to face off with Miller. Goes back to the point to Vanderlinder. Vanderlinder keeps it in the zone and then gets knocked out to center ice by Eby. Shepard now behind his own goal in the Chiefs zone. Sets it up there. Will come out and go to Miller. Tyler Miller down the right side will go cross-rake to Thiessen. Thiessen into the zone. Thiessen leaves it there for Greirich. Greirich goes behind the goal. He's around the right boat, goes behind the goal to Thiessen. Thiessen in the left corner with it. Thiessen now will go behind the goal. Miller has it there. Miller knocked off the puck by Eby, will keep it. He comes out, shoots, and it's blocked and shot down the other end by the Junior Generals. McLaughlin will give it to Shepard. Shepard comes from behind his own goal. Will almost lose it there. Tries on the backhand. Gets it to Vanderlinder. And we had a collision of Harlech at number 4, Kessler. And Kessler is down near the blue line. And Kessler may have gotten hit. And the face-off with 1:02 left to go in the Motor City power play will be just to the right of Matt McLaughlin. And the referee's now talking to Kessler. And that faceoff will be won by the Chiefs. Kessler goes behind his own goal. Under a minute to go in the Chiefs power play, they lead 1-0. 11 minutes left to go in the first period. Kessler to center ice will shoot it into the zone. Popper will stop it there and shoot along the boards. He doesn't do a very good job of doing it. His workman picks it up there. Goes back to the point to Kessler. Kessler then has it knocked away out to center ice. It's shot back into the zone by Adradison. Controlled there by the Generals as Eby will shoot it all the way down the other end. Dressler will get it there for the Chiefs with 27 seconds left to go. Dressler down the middle ice, now down the right side into the zone. Dressler now will lose the puck, and it's taken there away by O'Lewin. O'Lewin behind the Generals' goal will get it to Troop. Troop in his own left corner will backhand along the boards and not out. Now it's taken away by the Chiefs. Dressler will have it at the left point. Dressler now will go to Kessler. Kessler shot just wide. That puck comes out in front, and it's still loose behind the goal. That puck is shot out by Thiessen again and out to center ice. Both teams at full strength. McLaughlin loses the puck, shot on and saved by Skirfield. Skirfield still behind the goal, Stolz in front, nobody there. The intensity is picked up here in the last 2 minutes. Kessler now goes up the right side to Hickman. Hickman in the zone, his slap shot goes just wide. Picked up there by the Junior Generals. Along the boards it goes. And a big hit along the boards, not out. Hickman's shot is a weak shot, knocked down by Troop. Troop down the right side will shoot it in the Chiefs zone just wide. That's where the Chiefs will control it, and it's shot around the boards. Vanderlinder will go up the boards, and it's out to center ice. A big hit there as McFarland and Vanderlinder collide. It goes into the zone to Jones. Jones backhands it in front, nobody was there. Taken there by the Chiefs, and it's shot out to center ice. Puck along the blue line, Skirfield will shoot it into the Chiefs zone, and the Junior Generals will change with 9:09 left to go. Now Damari will go out to center ice. It's knocked away, taken there by the Chiefs. Jones will have it on the right side. Now we'll knock it into the blue line, taken there by Harlick. McFarland will cover it up there behind the goal. With 8:58 left to go here in the opening period. And this is the longest stretch of even up hockey we've played in about 6 minutes. Our only goal of the period is a Connor Dressler shorthanded goal at 4:23 of the first period. The face-off just to the left of McLaughlin. Face-off won by the Chiefs, back to the point to Frederich. Frederich will shoot it behind the goal. Myers can't get to it. It'll go all the way to the right corner. Shot back to the point to Frederich. Frederich's wrist shot is tipped in front and knocked down by Rivera. Rivera still has it, shoots it in front. That puck's loose and picked up by Rivera. Rivera will back it up. He's on the right side, will go behind the goal to Harlick. Harlick tries to go out in front to Myers. He couldn't get to it. Myers now has it in the corner. Now goes behind his back and stole it and taken there by the Chiefs. The Chiefs will come out of their zone and shot into the zone by Wauchoke. Jones and Wauchoke fight for it in the left corner. It's shot around in the corner there, and it's picked up there by the Junior Generals. Back to the point to Rivera. Rivera now tips it to Myers to Harlick. Harlick 1-on-2 will take a slap shot from just outside the blow line. Saved by McFarland, and he'll cover it up there as Myers was right in front of him with 7:59 left to go here in the first period, and 1-0 our score. Miller and Bates for Flint will face it off just to the right of McLaughlin. Face-off won by the Junior Generals, but it'll go out to center ice. EB will tip it to Sheriff. Sheriff goes up the left boards to McCall. Behind the goal, McCall stops there. McCall gets it back in the corner, but they lose it. Bates can't get to it, and it's fought on by the blue line. Out to center ice to Miller. Here comes the Chiefs, 2-on-1. Miller down the right side. His wrist shot is saved on by Popper. Puck is to the left point, shot out to center ice. Here goes Bates. Bates knocked off the puck, and it goes into the zone, back up to Miller. Miller down the right side. Knocked off the puck by Eby. To McCullough. McCullough now will go out to center ice to Burt. Burt knocked off the puck, and it's taken there by the Chiefs. Down the left side, shot into the zone by the Chiefs. Eby comes with it out of the zone. Eby now will tip it down the right side to Sheriff. Sheriff loses the puck at the blue line. McPaulin will have it in his own zone. Back to the blue line goes, taken away. Here comes the Junior Generals in. That puck, it was saved by McCullough on the breakaway chance by Menton. And we're going to get a slashing call on the Motor City Chiefs. Menton went in all alone, but really couldn't get a lot on his backhander. We're going to get a penalty call on the Chiefs. They're going to get a slashing call on number 12, Derek Vanderlinder. And the face-off will be just to the right of McLaughlin with 6:55 left to go in the opening period. 1-0 Motor City leads the Flint Junior Generals. And the Generals have 5 people on the ice. They didn't realize there was a penalty call. So the face-off just to the right, or rather just to the left of McLaughlin. It goes into the corner. Senator will get back to Fredericks at the point. Frederick's shot from the right point is blocked. Frederick will get it back. He's at the right circle. Now we'll go back to the point to Myers. Myers' shot is blocked. Goes in front to Scurfield. Scurfield's shot is blocked. Scurfield tries to get it back. Goes in front to Myers and went through his legs. Senator will get it. Go behind the goal to Scurfield. Scurfield in front to Myers. His shot hit the post. Senator's rebound goes just wide. Frederick now will go along the boards. He'll keep it in. Now we'll go behind the goal. Frederick now looking in front, and it goes all the way back to the point to Jones. Jones now on the right side to Myers. Myers now to Senator. Senator goes back to Frederick. Now to Jones on the left point. His wrist shot is saved by McLaughlin. Scurfield gets the rebound and loses the puck. Taken there by the Chiefs, and is shot down the other end by the Chiefs. Picked up there quickly by the Junior Generals. Frederick's down the right side. Frederick will knock it into the corner. He'll stop there. Get it back to Harlick. Harlick goes to the right side. Taken there by Bates. Bates now goes in the corner to Frederick. Frederick loses the puck, and it's shot down to the other end by Lobstein. Popper stops the puck there, and the Generals will come out of his own. Eby right down the middle of the ring. Eby over the red line, down the blue line. His shot is saved by McLaughlin, and it's knocked along the right boards. It'll be knocked out of play as Grulich was along the boards. That puck went off a stick. We'll see where the face-off will be. And it will go outside the zone. As they said, it went off of McParlin's stick with 31 seconds left to go in the Junior General power play. 5:25 left in the first period. 1-0 our score. Face-off will go back to the red line. Taken there by the Generals. Troop shoots it in around the boards. McParlin can't get to it. Bates will pick it up there. Bates loses the puck, goes back to the point to Eby. Eby's shot gets in front, tipped, and McParlin made a great save on a tip by Harlick in front. Face-off just to the right of Matt McLaughlin, who's played well here in the first period. Harlick will get the shot off and lose it. It's shot down the boards by Workman to the blue line. Eby down the right side for Junior Generals. Now into the zone. We'll shoot it behind the goal, and the Chiefs have killed off the penalty. Both teams at full strength. Here goes Workman. Workman makes a move at center ice. Will go up the boards. It's knocked away and take it back into the Junior General zone. Edwards into the corner, fought for, tipped to Workman in front. Nobody was there though. Here comes Harlick down the left side for the Generals into the zone. His wrist shot, not a lot on it, and McLaughlin will make a nice glove save, and the faceoff will just be to his right with 4:34 left to go here in the first period. Motor City on a shorthanded goal leads Flint 1-0 on the Michigan Regional Sports Network. I'm Bill Schmerberg along with Donald Matthews handling all the camera controls. As the faceoff will go back to the point. That shot is blocked on and not out. Fredericks will keep it in. He looked for Rivera in front. He was all alone. Rivera now goes to Senator. Senator looked in front. There was nobody there, and it shot up the board. Fredericks will keep it in. It goes back behind the goal to Shepard. Shepard loses it to Rivera. Rivera in the right corner. Rivera goes to Senator. Senator makes a nice move. Looks in front. It's knocked off a stick, and it is in the corner. Taken there by Edwards. Edwards shoots it around the right boards, and it will come out. Here goes Grierich, 1-on-1. Grierich makes a move and tries to push it through the legs. Frederick couldn't do it, and Popper made the easy glove save. It rolled right to him, and the faceoff will be just to his left with 3:55 left to go here in the first period. Motor City leads 1-0. Miller and Myers face it off. It goes back to the point. That shot is taken by Lobstein. Will go into the corner. A nice save by Popper. Along the boards it goes. Now goes into the right corner. Picked up there by Sheriff. Sheriff behind his goal. Go along the left boards. Harlick will not knock it out. It's kept in his zone on a nice play by Wachoki. Popper will stop it behind his goal. Will shoot along the left boards and out to center ice, where Lobstein will get it and tip it to the blue line. Puck's still out at center ice as it's kept on there by Grulich. Grulich shoots it in the goal. Eby behind his goal. Eby makes a nice move, will come out his right side to Harlick. Harlick will tip it to Myers. Myers 2-on-2 down the right side. Myers in the goal. Myers makes a nice move. Myers' shot goes just wide. He gets his own rebound. Backhands it. It's taken there by Tyler Miller. Miller shoots it out to center ice. Burke will shoot it back in. Burke took a big hit, and then Miller will slash Burke after the hit. And a dumb penalty by Tyler Miller after the big hit. He slashed Burke and will be carded for the penalty. I don't know what all the Motor City fans are upset about. He gave him a two-hander in the back of the leg and will go in the box. Face-off just to the right of McLaughlin with 2:59 left in the first period. That puck will go to the blue line. Troop can't keep it in. Troop will go to Eby on the right side. Eby will flip it into the left corner. Taken there by Motor City. Goes along the boards, but not out. Skirfield back to the point to Troop. Troop will backhand it to Skirfield in the left corner. Behind the goal to Matt Senator. Senator now will come out. He's in the corner with it. He's in the right corner to our right. He gets it to Myers. Myers will backhand it to the point to Troop. To Eby in the left circle. Eby will walk in. His shot is saved on miss. Gets the rebound and scores. Myers with his second goal of the year, a power play goal. And we're tied at 1. Well, we're tied at 1 with 2:25 left to go. Bates intercepts the pass. Bates down the right side on a nice check has knocked off the puck. Along the right side to O'Lewin. O'Lewin keeps on, looks in front. Nobody was there. Taken there by DeMardo. DeMardo off the puck. Taken there by Shepard. Behind the goal to Wychoki. Wychoki behind his goal, can't get it. Goes up the left side to O'Lewin. O'Lewin keeps it in the right post. His shot is blocked out by McLaughlin. That puck is flipped along the right boards and will go into the first row of the stands and out of play. With 1:51 left to go here in the first period, we're tied at 1. On the second goal of the year by Drew Myers, assisted by Ryan Eby. It's 17:33 of the first period. Face off just to the left of Matt McLaughlin. Bates and Workman will face it off there. Bates wins the face-off, but got a shot off, goes in the corner to Burke. Burke and Elijah will fight for it. Goes along the boards, and 11 couldn't keep it in. McCoff will go back to his own blue line. He'll lose it there. And into the zone it goes, but Mando went in late with the puck, and it's going to be offsides with 1:34 left to go. The face-off just outside the junior general zone. Edwards and Myers have faced it off there. Face-off won by the Generals. Troop along the left boards. It will go all the way down to the end. They'll wave off the icing as Vanderlinder will go along the boards to DeFever. DeFever tips it to his blue line, taken there by Edwards. Edwards will tip it ahead into the junior general zone. It's taken there by Menton. Menton down the middle of the rink to Myers, who flips it down the right boards. That play is shot back into the zone by Lobstein. At the blue line goes Edwards. Edwards winds up with a slap shot that is going to be tipped by Myers to go into the netting behind the goal. And the faceoff will remain in the junior general zone with 1:03 left to go here in the first period. Hopper hasn't gotten a lot of work in the first period. Faceoff will be just to his right. Edwards loses the faceoff. It's flipped out to center ice and taken there by Senator. Senator down the left side. Looks in front to Skirfield, went just wide. McParlin will get it on the right boards to Senator. Senator walks in. His shot went high over the crossbar into the net and out of play. And the faceoff will come outside the zone with 49 seconds left to go here in the first period. 1-1 our score. McPaulin and Edwards to face it off there. He wins it to Jones. Jones will shoot it in the zone by the Generals. Goes right to the side of the goal. Picked up there by Kessler. Kessler along the right boards and not out. Kept in there by the Junior Generals as Frederick will shoot it behind the goal. Kessler gets it there, shoots along the left boards to DeFever. DeFever out to the zone to Edwards. Edwards down the left side, fighting off two men. Will leave it for DeFever. DeFever makes a nice move and shot. Saved by the Piper and scores it! DeFever with the wrist shot went right through the legs of Popper, who lost it. It looked like it went into the goal. And it's 2-1. At 19:35, we'll see if they give an assist to Edwards or not. For DeFever, that's his first goal of the year. Face-off won by Motor City. Miller into the zone. Miller ran over Sheriff. That puck shot around the boards and not out. Vanderlinder at the left point. His shot gets through as Miller had to jump up to avoid getting hit, and Popper covered it up. David DeFever with his first goal of the season at 19:35 of the first period, and Motor City back up in front 2-1. The face-off just to the right of Corral Popper. Back to the point to Vanderlinder. Vanderlinder keeps it in the zone, but Sheriff gets it there for Gerald's. Down the left side to Menton. Menton with 5 seconds left to go. Tries to make a move with 3, 2, and 1 will go in the corner on a nice save by McLaughlin with 4 seconds left to go in the period. And we played one period of hockey here at the Iceland Arena in Flint. Shots on goal in the first period for Motor City. They just had 8. Flint had 12. And Matt McLaughlin played well in the first period. Gave up just the power play goal. And for Motor City, they got a shorthanded goal by Connor Dresser at the 4:23 mark. And then Connor Dressler just before the period ended put Motor City back up in front as they lead 2-1 at the end of one period of play here at the Iceland Arena. CSHL Hockey on the Michigan Regional Sports Network is brought to you by Kelly's Family Dining, home of the $2.99 breakfast special, located on Miller Road across from Great Lakes Power Sports. By Genesee Valley Gold, Silver, and Diamonds with 4 locations in southeast Michigan. By Paul's Pipe Shop. Remember to stick around for Paul's Pipe Shop. 3 stars of the game after the game, celebrating 81 years in business at 647 South Saginaw Street in downtown Flint. By Great Giant Supermarket, great prices and giant savings at Great Giant, 5204 North Saginaw. By Bullpen Sports with 3 indoor batting cages, hitting leagues, and all your baseball and softball needs at 1375 East Bristol Road in Burton. And by Double Dragon Tang Sudo, located on Center Road at I-69 in the Park Place Center. We will step aside for a moment, and you can watch the Zamboni make his turns as we played a period here at the Iceland Arena in Flint. It is the Motor City Chiefs 2 and the Flint Junior Generals 1 on the Michigan Regional Sports Network. Welcome back to the Iceland Arena here in Flint, Michigan. We have played a period of action. We're almost ready to start the second period. As you can see, the ice is done being resurfaced. Motor City leads Flint 2-1 here on CSHL Hockey on the Michigan Regional Sports Network. Our game today brought to you by Telly's Family Dining, home of the $2.99 breakfast special, located on Miller Road, across from Great Lakes Power Sports in Flint. By Genesee Valley Gold, Silver, and Diamonds, with 4 locations in Southeast Michigan. By Paul's Pipe Shop. Make sure you stick around after the game for the 3 stars of the game. Brought to you by Paul's Pipe Shop, celebrating 81 years of business at 647 South Saginaw Street in downtown Flint. By Great Giant Supermarket. Get great prices at Giant Savings at Great Giant. 5204 North Saginaw. By Bullpit Sports with indoor cages, hitting leagues, and all your baseball, softball needs at 1375 East Bristol Road in Burton. And by Double Dragon Tang Sudo, located on Center Road at I-69 in the Park Place Center. I'm Bill Schwarber. Thanks for spending some of your Saturday afternoon here on the Michigan Regional Sports Network. The scoring got underway with a short-handed goal by Motor City as Connor Dressler scored his second of the season at 4:23. Flint got on the board with a power play goal at 17:33 as Drew Myers scored his second of the season. It was assisted by Trevor Troop and Ryan Eby. And then Motor City, right before the end of the first period, we had a correction. Derek Kessler was given credit for the goal as the puck was loose in front of the goal, and Kessler knocked it in. It was assisted by Daniel Edwards. For Kessler, that's his first goal this season also. And for Daniel Edwards, his second assist on the year. Motor City came to the game averaging less than a goal a game while giving up giving up 9 goals a game. They've held Flint to just 1 goal at the end of 1. Shots on goal in the first period. Flint had 12, and after a slow start, had a lot of pressure in the Motor City zone. And the Motor City Chiefs had 8 shots on goal, but got 2 goals out of it. Coming up this week on the Michigan Regional Sports Network, Tuesday Night Baseball continues from Broome Park at 6 o'clock with doubleheader action. With myself and Donald Matthews, who's handling the camera work this afternoon. The locker room on Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. Cup Check with Ray Clark is back on the air Thursday nights at 10. Our Friday night high school football game of the week is Midland Dow at Saginaw Heritage. The Genesee Valley Gold, Silver, and Diamonds pregame show begins at 6:50 Friday night. Saturday NCAA football, Bowie State takes on Lincoln, Pennsylvania at 1 o'clock. And Saturday night CSHL hockey as Queen City takes on Toledo at 7:30. And don't forget, college basketball returns to Michigan Regional Sports Network in November. As once again this season we will follow Delta College and Oakland Community College basketball, as well as Bowie State basketball. Be sure to check us out November 25th. That's when the Michigan Regional Sports Network will broadcast live from the Palace of Auburn Hills as Kalamazoo Valley takes on Oakland Community College. And Oakland Community College's men's team returns everybody except 1 player here, so it should be very loaded for this upcoming season. Well, we're set to start the second period. Both teams at full strength. The Generals going right to left here in the second period. It'll be McParland and Edwards to face it off, and we are underway. The face-off taken and knocked into the zone. DeFever goes to the left corner. Eby and DeFever fight for it. It goes behind the goal. Eby knocks it up the left boards to Skirfield. Skirfield fighting for it. DeFever goes back to the left point. Vanderlinder loses it, and it's knocked back in by DeFever. Around the goal it goes to Gruich. Gruich then loses it along the boards, and it goes behind the goal to Ryan Eby. Eby then goes to Skirfield the right side. DeFever knocks it away, and then take it away out to center ice. Senator and Lobstein will chase for it. Lobstein, the first one there, will go behind his goal. He stops and spins and will go the other way and shoot along the boards to DeFever. DeFever will let it go to the blue line and not out. That puck is shot on by the point, from the right point, by Ryan Eby, and it's gloved on by Mac McLaughlin, who played well in the first period. Just gave up the one power play goal. He kept it in his glove there, and the faceoff will be just to his left. We played 46 seconds of the second period, 2-1. Motor City leads. Faceoff goes back to the point. Troop keeps it in. It's knocked away out the center ice. Taken there by O'Lewin. O'Lewin shoots it in behind the goal. Taken there by Shepard. Shepard down the left side, trying to get out of his own zone. Spins. It has to go behind his own goal. Now goes down the left side. Knocked off the puck along the boards. Rivera now will look out in front. It's knocked away. Shepard will get it there. Shepard will shoot along the boards and down the other end. And let's see, they will call an icing. O'Lewin was in chase, and so was number 8, Cole Workman. And they'll call the icing call. 18:45 left to go here in the second period. 2-1, Motor City leads Flint. And that faceoff is won by Motor City. Coming out of the zone is DeMarlo. DeMarlo will shoot it behind the goal. Popper stops there, goes along the boards of Rivera. Rivera on the left side will backhand along the boards and not out. Kept in the zone by Kessler. Now it goes to Workman. Workman straight to shot is saved by the blocker by Popper. It goes all the way back to the left point, kept in the zone. That puck is knocked away, and here come the Generals out of the zone. Rivera then trips over his feet at center ice. Troop will fight for it there. Him and Harlick along the boards. Troop will send it in. Not very well, though. Workman picks it up there. Goes along the left side. Workman now gets it back. Will backhand it. Harlick intercepts it. Harlick then will backhand it into the Chiefs zone. Ardezian now along the boards. Will go up the right side with it. He will shoot it along the boards behind the goal. Popper stops it there for Frederick. Frederick will shoot off the glass and out to center ice and by Avedizia. They'll wave off the ice, and Avedizia and Bates. Bates is the first one there. Gets in front, and it's knocked away off of Burke. Behind the goal it goes. Picked up there by the Junior Generals. They control the play as goes along the boards. Burke goes behind the goal, taken there by Bates. Bates looks out in front. It's knocked away by Miller. Miller along the left side. He falls down, goes and taken there by Burke. Burke now will go in front. The shot just wide by McCollum. Vandelinder now will shoot it along the left boards and down around the right side, and too far there. We could get another icing call as Jones will get there first and cross the red line, and we'll have the face-off all the way back down to the Chiefs zone with 17:10 left to go here in the second period. Motor City with a shorthanded goal and a goal at the end of the first period lead Flint 2-1. Flint scored on a power play goal at 17:33 of the first period. Face-off won by the Junior Generals. That shot is backhanded into the corner and fought for. The Chiefs will try to get control of it behind the goal. It goes along the boards to Workman. Workman down the left side, loses it, and it goes out to center ice. McCollum then will shoot it back into the zone. McCollum will stop it there. Lobstein will go and lose it behind the goal, taken there by Menton. Menton then loses it, goes to Workman along the boards. Kept in by Sheriff. Sheriff will shoot it around the boards in the left corner. It's knocked off the puck and will come back in his zone. Eby keeps it in. Eby has it going his feet. He can't handle it. Eby at the blue line will lose it out to center ice. Workman digging for it there. Will push it ahead. It goes all the way back into the zone, picked up by Sheriff. Sheriff down the right side will go to Menton. Menton then loses it to Workman. Workman down the left side of the zone. Workman's wrist shot is saved on by Popper. On a nice save by Khalil Popper, and he'll hold on to it. And the faceoff will just be to the right of Popper with 16:16 left to go here in the first period, or rather the second period. 2-1 our score. Motor City leads. Faceoff just to the right of Popper. It goes in the corner. Along the boards to Skirfield. Skirfield backhands to McPollin. McPollin in the zone. McPollin goes in front of the center. A great save by McLaughlin. Here comes the Chiefs the other way. It's knocked away at center ice. Skirfield will get in. 2-on-1 to McPaulin. McPaulin on the backhand. Another nice save by McCollum. Back to the point it goes. Here's a shot in front. Rebound to Skirfield. He goes to the upper corner and scores. Nicholas Payton, a weak backhand. And we're tied at 2. Skirfield with his 4th goal of the season. And they also give an assist to Ben McPaulin. And we got an icy call after the goal. Face off just to the right of McLaughlin. He's played well. They can't fault him on that rebound shot. And now the puck at the circle, taken there by the Chiefs. Go out to center ice. Edwards got his elbow up, and we're going to get a penalty on Edwards. Into the zone, Rivera goes. Rivera backhand, looks in front, and it'll be touched up. And Edwards got his elbow up, and he'll be called for elbowing. That's probably the easiest call that referee's going to make tonight. So we'll get our first power play of the second period. Tie score 2-2, 15:22 left to go. Connor Dressler and Drew Myers will face it off. Dressler does already have a shorthanded goal. Face-off will be just to the left of Matt McLaughlin. And the face-off will be won by Senator. Senator goes to Myers. Myers now will skate around. Goes in the left corner, back to the point to Ryan Eby at the left point. Eby walks in. His shot is tipped. McLaughlin is and Senator kicks it in and scores. And just like that, 2 quick goals by Flint here in the second, and they lead 3-2. Matt Senator with his 10th of the year, his 4th power play goal. Face off now at center ice. Shot back into the zone by Eby. Goes into the corner, taken there by Lopstein. And the puck went in front, and Flint has scored again as Howard tipped it in. And the floodgates are open. It's quickly 4-2. Three goals here in less than a minute and a half for the Junior Generals, and they lead 4-2. Here comes the Generals now. Chiefs product puck goes in the General zone. Goes in the corner by Dressler. Rivera with the goal. Puck goes back to the point. That shot didn't get through, and it goes out. Here's a chance for Hardick on the breakaway. Hardick in all alone. Hardick with the move and save it. And a nice play. He tipped it on the 2-0 to Rivera. What a pass. And it's 5-2. Eby tipped it ahead. Hardick was in all alone, and Hardick got to Rivera. A great pass. Rivera with his second goal. Junior Generals have exploded with 4 goals. Rivera with his 5th and 6th goal, and we're going to get a timeout by Motor City. Four goals here in less than 2 minutes have given the Junior Generals a 5-2 lead. Scurfield has scored 2 here in the second period. Rivera has scored 2 in the second period. One of those a power play goal. And this has been Motor City's problem all year, just giving up goals in bunches. Face off won by the Chiefs after a timeout, goes out to center ice. Troop will send it back into the zone. And Ariza goes up the left boards and not out. Kept in his own. Miller loses it. Goes behind the goal. And Ariza behind his goal goes along the left boards and tipped out to center ice. Here come the Chiefs. Miller pushes it ahead. Popper will come out and shoot it behind his goal. Down in front, he has a chance, and it's taken away by Burt. Here comes the Generals, 3-on-2. Bates now will get it. Bates in his zone. His shot saved out by McLaughlin on a nice save. And he'll hold on to it. Both teams will change. Put your head down, you get 2 goals. Face off just to the left of Matt McLaughlin. That face off will go behind the goal. Shot around the boards. And kept. Nope, Jones couldn't keep it. It goes out to center ice. Frederick now will shoot it up the right side, and will go there to Avedizian. Avedizian out to center ice. Frederick fighting for it. Both teams fight for it. It's still right in front of the bench of the Junior Generals. Both teams still fight for a shot off a skate, then off a stick, and then off the ceiling. And play will be stopped with 13:27 left to go here in the second period. Flint has scored 4 goals in a minute. And we'll get the exact time. It looks to be like about a minute and 40 seconds. Face-off won by the Chiefs. Puck goes to the blue line. Knocked down and goes in his zone. Here's Edwards' shot. Saved out by Popper. Jones then shoots it to the blue line and not out. That puck is tipped in front. Still loose. Goes in the corner to DeFever. DeFever behind the goal to Gruich. Gruich can't get it out. It goes to Frederick. Frederick at the blue line. Kept in his zone. A nice play by the Chiefs. And we're going to get a whistle. And a stoppage play. The play was whistled offsides at the blue line. Flint 5, Motor City 2. 13:02 left to go in the second period. That puck goes out to center ice. It's taken there by Vandelinder. Vandelinder shoots it across. Nobody was there as Lopsty couldn't get to it. Here's a chance for Flint again. Scurfield goes out in front. His shot saved out by McLaughlin. To McPollin. Back to Senator. Senator now will go behind the goal. Lopsty can't get to it. Goes behind the goal to Vandelinder. Vandelinder shoots it around the boards. Revich now can't get it out. Will shoot it along the boards. Scurfield tries to get to it. Makes a nice play. Scurfield looks in front. Senator's shot is blocked and taken there by Motor City. Chiefs knock it out to center ice. Sheriff will knock it back into the zone. Vandelinder shoots it around the boards to Lopsty. Lopsty along the left boards will backhand it out to center ice. Sheriff will get it there at his own blue line. Will shoot it along the boards. Revich now out to center ice with it for the Chiefs. Up to Edwards. Edwards knocked up the puck at the blue line. Take it there, and we're going to get another penalty. Eby into the zone. Eby's shot is saved out by McLaughlin. And we're going to get an Edwards high sticking call as he went across the helmet of Jones. And that was kind of a ticky-tack call there. With 11:57 left to go here in the second period. Flint with 4 goals in less than 2 minutes here in the second period lead Motor City 5-2, and they're on another power play. They've scored on 2 of them here this afternoon. And Shepard will be the one, not Edwards. Shepard the one. Well, we're going to get 2 different penalties here. And one of them might be a misconduct. We'll see. Face-off won by the Generals. And that play goes all the way back to his own Popper. Will shoot along the boards. It's intercepted there by Dressler. Dressler then has it taken away by the Generals. Fredericks will shoot it back in. It goes behind the goal. And Rhodesia then will shoot around the boards. Jones wasn't there at the point. And will go all the way back to the other end. 1:35 left in the power play. Fredericks along the left side. We'll get to Rivera, who already has 2 goals today. Rivera into the zone. Rivera then will stop there at the left circle. Goes back to the point to Jones. Jones across the way. That shot in front is blocked on loose. Troop shot was missed by Rivera. Rivera now in the corner. We'll get it to Bates. Bates goes behind the goal, loses it there. Picked up by the Chiefs, and they'll shoot it down to the other end. Popper will come out and leave it there for Troop. Troop down the left side will set it to Scurfield. Scurfield had to go too far for him. Will get it behind the goal. Scurfield will go in the corner. Comes out with it. He falls down. It's going to be taken away there by the Chiefs. That goes all the way down to Miller. Miller tries to go behind the goal. Popper will get there first, shoot along the boards of Scurfield. Scurfield there has a knock out the puck by Miller. Scurfield gets it back. 40 seconds left in the Generals power play. Puck along the left boards, taken there by Myers. Myers along the left boards loses it. And Myers will get the puck. Myers will flip it into the zone. Myers hustling will go behind the goal, be the first one to get to him. Tries to get it to Senator. Senator fighting for it. It's taken away in the corner by the Chiefs. Along the boards it goes. Everyone's fighting for it. Goes back to the point to Troop. Troop to Eby. Eby's shot, while he tried to look for Senator, went too far. 5 seconds left in the power play. Troop goes along the left boards to Senator. Senator now will walk out in front. Senator uses his body well. His backhand was saved out by McLaughlin as the power play ended. And McLaughlin was able to make the save as Senator used his big body to skate right out in front. And he made the save. 9:54 left to go here in the second period. Flint leads 5-2. Bill Schnarberg along with Donald Matthews paneling lead camera work here this afternoon at the Iceland Arena. Face off just to the left of McLaughlin. Face off won by the Generals again. Back to the point, knocked out. Troop skating for it, knocks it into the corner. Bodies flying everywhere as the puck goes in the corner. Ryan Eby will get it along the boards. Eby now will keep it there. He's knocked out the puck. He's 2-time there. Troop fighting for it will go along the board. And not out. Taken there by Lopsy. Lopsy's shot is blocked. Picked up there by Troop. Troop then will shoot it into the zone all the way around the boards. And knocked along the board. Scurfield picks it up there, the turnover. His shot is blocked into the corner by McLaughlin. Senator will get it to Mapaulin. Mapaulin behind the net. Mapaulin now will shoot along the boards. Nobody was there. As Thiessen will get along the boards and out to center ice. Here comes the Chiefs. Dressler into the zone. Dressler along the right side. Goes behind the General's zone. Goal. Back to the point. Vanderlinder's shot is saved out by Popper. A nice stick save. Taken there by the Generals. 11 goes out to center ice, and he'll push it into the zone. Vanderlinder will get it there, go along the boards, out to center ice. Ryan Eby then will knock it to the blue line. Senator makes a nice move into the zone down the right side. Senator's shot is off the left elbow of McLaughlin and goes into the netting out of play with 8:43 left to go here in the second period. Flint entered the second period down 2-1, scored 4 goals in less than 2 minutes. to lead 5-2. Face off just to the left of McLaughlin. And now they throw both people out. They'll have Rivera and you guy go in there. We didn't get his number, but the puck goes back to point. That puck hit the post on a shot by Frederick. And then the Chiefs shoot it down the other end. Icy's waved off as 11 will get it. Shoots to the along the boards to Harlech. Harlech knocked off the puck. That's taken there by the Chiefs. And it's knocked away out to center ice. Here's a chance for Rivera down the right side. Rivera one-on-one. Waiting for Myers. Trying to go to Myers and it was blocked. Rivera gets it back behind the goal. Back to Frederick. Frederick's shot is blocked. The Chiefs will get it out to center ice. Bodies colliding everywhere as we're going to get another Motor City penalty. And that play in the zone, and things now will start to get kind of chippy, as we'll have at least one penalty coming up. With 8:04 left to go, and we'll get more penalties. As the Fever will be one to go off, as they're going to call him for cross-checking. And penalties have been kind of lopsided here today. .804 left to go here in the second period. Flint 5, Motor City 2. And David DeFever will be in the box for 2 minutes. Face-off will be just outside the Chief zone. Hickman and Myers will face it off there. Face-off will... And we're going to get a fight now as it wasn't even much of a fight as the Marty went right after Eby. And DeMardo will just find an early exit as Eby wanted no part of it. Eby just turned his head and just walked away. And DeMarty will now get 5 for fighting and game misconduct. And Ryan Eby just kind of did a smart thing there. He just was kind of like, whatever, we're winning 5-2. There's no need for me to fight. And we're just going to call 2 minutes for fighting. And it'll be 5-on-3. Face-off is taken by Kessler. Kessler will shoot it into the zone. It'll go off the net and out of play. I think I've seen it all. Fans are getting upset that someone didn't fight. And the officials now are kind of losing control of this game. 7:53 left. Motor City, who already has trouble scoring goals so far early on this season, did have a 2-1 lead to start the period. And now there'll be a third person in the box for Motor City here. We're still waiting now for an explanation. The Motor City coach is not too thrilled. The penalties this side have been very one-sided. Some of them, though, to the cause of Motor City, as Christopher Badrill went after Ryan Eby, wanted to fight, and Eby just was like, turned his back on him. I was like, whatever. And they kicked Badrill right out of the game after that. The Fever had a tripping call that was pretty easy. He's still in the box. So we're 5-on-3 now after a delay. Now 5-on-4 now. There's almost more people in the box for Motor City here. We'll get all the explanation out of penalties here between periods. Troop now will shoot it into the zone. Behind the goal goes and not out. Myers loses it along the boards, taken there by Dressler. Dressler now goes back out to Troop. Troop along the left side to Scurfield. Scurfield now in the zone. We'll leave it for Myers. Myers behind the goal. We'll go all the way back to the point to Eby. Eby now with it. We'll go to Myers. Myers' shot is saved up by McLaughlin. McLaughlin with another nice save. 1:14 left in the David DeFever penalty. And the 2-minute roughing call. We don't know who it's served by. It might have been being served by Ryan Shepard. That has 1:20 left. Faceoff goes into the corner. Scurfield behind the goal. Dressler knocks him off the puck. Sitter now with it. He's knocked off the puck, but gets it back and hands it to Myers. Myers now will skate out with it. Still with it. We'll leave it to Eby, and it's knocked away and shot to the other end. And a nice play to Aberdeen. Myers now out of the zone, goes down to center ice. Senator gets at the blue line. And it's knocked away out to center ice. Eby now will tip it ahead. Eby into the zone. Eby into the corner with it, knocked off the puck. Senator and Waichoki fighting for it behind the goal. Eby picks it up. Eby back to the point to Harlick. Harlick now will go to the right side, back to Harlick to Eby. Eby now will look in front, and it's still in front. Harlick couldn't get anything on it. Goes to Senator. Senator still with it. Senator now will go across Eby. Shot is saved now by McLaughlin. 15 seconds left in the Fever penalty, and that shot into the Junior Generals bench with 11 seconds left to go in the Fever penalty. 2 minutes into the 2-minute roughing call on DeMardo. And once again, these refs dropped the puck a little too fast. And referees kind of lost control of this game here in the second period. 6:14 left. Flint 5. Flint 5 and Motor City 2. Motor City trying to sneak a fourth out at the end of the penalty. Puck goes behind the Chiefs zone. Now goes back to the point to Jones. Jones thought about a shot, will walk in. Now goes to his backhand, goes in the corner. Jones gets it back. Jones now will go to Frederick. Frederick's shot is tipped and goes just wide. That puck's in front, it goes back to the point. Jones now will have it tipped up into the netting, and they'll put the face-off just, they'll move it in between the top of the left circle and the blue line, as it's now 5-on-4. And the play goes out into the general zone. Popper will stop it there. And we're going to get a penalty on Bates now as he took down Miller. And the Bronx cheer goes up from the Motor City fans, or moms to our right. going to call Miller for... And 5:42 left to go, 5-2. Flint leads you. They scored 4 goals in less than 2 minutes. And it should be... It should be 5-on-4 here. As we'll have the referee talk to both captains. They got Tyler Miller for 2 minutes for roughing. They gave him a 10-minute misconduct. That's the second 10-minute misconduct on Motor City this period. Face-off taken, and we're going to get another penalty. As Grurich tripped, and he's just going after everybody now. And that was a pretty easy call there as he went after him. And I don't know why they're complaining about that call. That call was one of the easier calls to make. There's other calls you could be complaining about. This second period, I think, has taken 2 hours. Face-off will go back to Jones. Jones into the zone. We're still in the second period. Sitter now will tap it back to Frederick. Frederick goes behind the goal to Senator. Senator now back to Frederick. To Jones on the left point. Jones now to Senator. His shot goes wide to Scurfield. Scurfield now will go to Senator. Senator now to Jones. Jones now shot will go just wide. Another save by McLaughlin. Kept in his zone. The Generals played almost the whole period. Has been down at this end. Senator back at the left point. Will go to Jones. Jones walks in, and it's going to be knocked down in front. And we're going to get a hand pass. And the play will come outside the zone.
We took care of it. Relax. We took care of it. Don't worry about it. It's done. Tell her, hey, Mike, tell her to relax. We took care of it.
4:48 left to go here in the second period. 5-2. Motor City is behind, giving up 4 goals in less than 2 minutes. Face-off now will go back into the junior general zone. Troop with it will go to Eby. Eby now will lose it to Thiessen rather. Behind the goal to Eby. Down the right side to Troop. Troop now will go up the boards to Harlan. And Dressler will get it there and flip it out to center ice. Eby at the blue line will go into the zone. Eby back to Rivera. Rivera now will go to Troop. Troop down the right side. McFarland makes a nice save and will go. Here's a breakaway opportunity once again for Dressler. Dressler down. Dressler makes a move, and we're going to get a hooking call. And they're going to call a penalty shot. As Dressler will have a chance for another shorthanded goal.